Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iqbal bin Safat. My metric number is CN190215. Today, I would like to present about my project Sarjana Muda 1. My supervisor is Wan Mazuliana and my co-supervisor is Dr. Nurain. And my title project is Thermal Camera Analysis on Transformers in Substation. For Chapter 1 is Introduction and 1.1 is Research Background. For research background, transformers is a device that converts an alternating current of a particular voltage to a comparable current of different value using the principle of electromagnetic induction. Transformer used for step down the current or step up the current. And for the infrared radiation is a kind of radiant energy that is invisible to the naked eye but may be felt as heat. And third, a non-contact infrared camera detects infrared radiation heat and transform it to an electrical signal which is then processed to provide a thermal picture or video on which temperature calculation may be made. And the last point, thermal imaging cameras turn the radiation into sharp pictures that may be used to determine temperature, and data may be shown in real time on monitor and also transfer a digital storage device for study. Next, for 1.2 problem statement. The first point, temperature monitoring device protect the transformer by preventing it from operating in an overheated state. In isolation, damage caused by overheating reduces the life expectancy of a transformer. A study made to overcome this problem by thermal monitoring and reliable analysis system TMRAS, but it cannot monitor on the site. Other than that, 3D modeling transformer analysis is one of the problems that cannot solve the thermal issues on transformer. This is because the analysis can predict the real situation of the transformers. So, this research focus more on thermal performance transformer in substation using thermal cameras. This research also improved by using a thermal sensor detector camera and thermal major sensor that combine. Next, for 1.3 is objective of this project. This main research is to investigate thermal performance on different circumstances. Second is to identify thermal camera that's suitable and efficient to detect the thermal performance during thermal condition. And last, to characterize the thermal performance detected on transformer. Next is scope of work. In this research, we'll go through various stages to investigate the thermal performance on different circumstances. Best equipment must be very important to successful this research to predict accurate result. Suitable and efficient thermal camera will be selected to detect thermal performance during thermal condition. Furthermore, the data will be collected to detail an analysis on the transformer in all circumstances. Next is Chapter 2, Literature Review. Based on the analysis, most of the research is more focused on infrared thermography to detect the thermal performance of the transformers. In this research, the idea from the literature review is improved by adding an alarm in the thermal camera and sending the notification to the central by the central monitoring system using an internet connection. The equipment that will be used for this project is FLIR FC324R. This project is used to detect transformers temperature. If the transformers temperature rises above than the specific temperature, then the alarm will be sent to the central monitoring system. And next is methodology. For 3.1 is introduction. From the flowchart, we will begin with the literature review. From the literature review, we will conclude the various studies and project, the issue, statement, approach, and paper are examined and learn from researchers and project in the literature review, literature study. Based on the information gathered, the idea for this proposition emerged. After that, for the parameter, this analysis will be on the thermal performance of the transformer. We will measure the thermal performance on the transformer to get the characteristics of the data. And for the measurement, we will use the FLIR FC324R as a equipment to begin this project. FLIR FC324R can detect the thermal of the transformer, even the substation of the transformer in completely darkness. The FLIR FC324R capable to send the alarm if the transformer temperature rising above the specific temperature. And for the thermal performance, FLIR FC324R is come with their software that from FLIR. The FLIR FC324R does not need SCADA to get the information. There is their own application. FLIR FC324R also can send the alarm through email, their software, or mobile app. For the data analysis, from the data that is collected in the analysis, on average, the data technique will take the data in the monitoring at night, in the morning and night. The data technician will take the thermal energy given to the transformer will get from the will rise because of more usage of electricity because of people at their house. From the data collected, the life estimation of the transformer will be known. From the result, the final documentation will be made and conclude. Next, there is here is most thermal camera used in Malaysia. Most of the camera used in Malaysia use a single-handed operation. And for the comparison, from the table, we can see FLIR is my benchmark to the thermal camera because FLIR is famous in their thermal camera. And first is FLIR F324, second FLIR E76, and third FLIR TG297. For the first 3 to 4R, this camera use CCTV method, and second E76 is use single-handed operation, and TG297 also use single-handed operation. For 3 to 4R, this camera capability for early fire detection and thermal monitoring of substation with disposal facility or valuable equipment. And for E776, this camera can view for everything from wide angle, roof inspection to electrical inspection. And TG297, this camera capable on industrial diagnostic tools that combine accurate temperature measurement. For FLIR FC334R, this camera measurement range is -10 degree to 110 degrees Celsius. And for E76, the measurement range is from 0 to 150 degrees Celsius. And for TG297, this camera measurement range is from -25 degrees Celsius to 1030 degrees Celsius. And for the data transfer, FLIR F334R is flexible alarm option via email, web, and mobile app. Edge image storage or VMS event notification offer quick and reliable insertion detection. And for E76, use USB 2.0, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi DisplayPort to transfer data. And for TG97, use Bluetooth and Type-C cable to transfer data. For the price, so FLIR FC324R is RM 15,276.97, and for FLIR E76, the price is RM 29,844 ringgit and 59 cents. And the third and lastly, FLIR TG297, the price is RM 4,180 ringgit and 46 cents. Next is the market price of the FLIR, and this is from the website of FLIR, and this is for FLIR E76, and the lastly is FLIR TG297. For FLIR F3, I choose FLIR FC-R. There is more advantage from the others. From this flowchart, we'll begin from the camera. FLIR F3334 is a camera that we use for this project. FLIR FC334R is a camera like CCTV that will monitor the transformer 24 hours, 7 days. And from the data will be sent to the public through the public or private internet and sent to the central monitoring system. From the central monitoring system, if the temperature rising above from the specific temperature, the alarm will be on and the notification will be sent to the central monitoring system. And if no, the camera will be run as usual. Next, this is the FLIR FC324R model, and for this is a cover remover from the FLIR FC324, and this is a rubber that will prevent the camera from water inside the camera. And this is the actual size of the FLIR camera 3-4R, and this is the mounted to the pole, and this is the interface of the FLIR camera FC324R, and this is the result that I get from the internet. And that's all for my presentation of my project Sarjana Muda 1. Thank you.